Hey there, Aquarius Sun, Aquarius Moon, Aquarius Rising. Welcome to the full moon reading for you. It is happening while the sun is in your sign, so happy birthday to you. The sun is opposing the moon at 16 degrees and 41 minutes. Well, you have a lot coming out here. So this full moon is your light shining out over into Leo. We always work across the zodiac, and that light being reflected back. And so your unique energy and the empowerment energy of Leo is taking it in and reflecting out really some kind of this energy to really find ourselves. This full moon is very intense. There's some seriously difficult energy that comes with it. Uranus, that rules your sign, co-rules your sign with Saturn. Saturn's currently in your sign, but Uranus is over there in Taurus, and it is right there around 16 degrees, and so it is squaring off with this energy, which means it's creating this tension to it's like the pulling apart of something. And so they keep showing that to me this way. It's like the wishbone on the turkey, you know, when you pull it apart and one side's larger than the other. It's kind of got that energy if something's got to give, right? And so we have that happening. At the same time, we have Venus in Pisces now, squaring, again, that pulling apart energy with Mars, who's finally moving direct in Gemini, a fellow air sign. And so this wanting to take action to empower ourselves is very strong. And I think it could end up being a really explosive situation. It's trining with Chiron that's being supported by Jupiter over in Aries. This is an energy for you of choice and decision making about how to heal that inner child. You're going to feel this, I need to be there for myself kind of energy showing up. Yeah, something's going to give here. Wow. Ooh. Okay. You have here, endings are inevitable. Full moons bring endings. We are in the middle of a 7 cycles of the moon at the 16 degree point for the full moon. Started in October, it concludes in April. This energy here at the 16 degree point is about the harvest. It's harvesting, it's wrapping up, it's completing a cycle in order to move into new ground and work on something else and something new and something different, right? And so we're in the harvesting of the other energies so that we can begin something new. And so the endings are inevitable. And so what in particular you are working on, and it looks like because the sun is in your sign, when the sun is in your sign, there's a lot of energy around the self, the physical self, particularly if you're an Aquarius rising. This would be the energy around the physical self. And so they're asking you to look after your physical body. So ending something that allows you to feel better inside of your body. Now, so for some people, that's making a dietary change or doing an exercise change. But for some people, it's removing you from a situation that that makes you feel low energy, right? Because it impacts all the areas of your life. So it could be you know, removing yourself from a job situation that's uncomfortable, or a friends group, or, you know, or a significant other kind of relationship. It could be stepping away from family members. There's all kinds of energy around how do I take care of myself and nurture myself. And there's some kind of an ending that feels it's inevitable. I feel like you've been seeing it coming in the distance. This is, as much as people are going to be shocked, you're not. You're not going to be shocked by it, because you've seen it coming. So we have the card of the mirror. Treat your body like the palace that it is. Take good care of yourself. Get enough rest. Eat what is healthy for you. Go for those daily walks and move the energy through. Spend time doing nurturing things for yourself at this time, when the sun is feeding your body with all of those neutrinos, and they're coming in and you're being recharged. It's like you're plugged in right now and being recharged, and you have being plugged into the cycle of the universe. And to do that, maybe unplugging a little, because when we look at the zodiacal wheel, right? So this is the first house. Well, I don't know. It's probably backwards over here. All right, so the first house over here. This is the house 1, and then it goes down 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay? in here, this is the part where we take care of ourselves. In the first house right now is where the sun is. And so that's that energy of really needing to take care of yourself and unplugging a little and moving in, because you have the card of the Tower, which I think it's different. And not. Okay, no. So that full moon squaring Uranus, which to me, Uranus is the Tower card. I know people associate it with Scorpio. I do not. I think that is more of that what's not stable, that lightning bolt comes in, and it's the new ideas. It creates chaos in order to construct something new. Because Aquarius to me is about the elevation of ideas and stuff, and it means breaking apart the old paradigms. And so you have Saturn, which rules your sign, which is about structure, and you have Uranus, the sudden ideas, and together I really feel like that's the Tower moment stuff. So you have the Tower, unplug and relax for a spell. Take some downtime, particularly the 2 days after a full moon. Our energy kind of takes a natural dip in general. So allow yourself to unplug a little and to regenerate. She's in a very restorative position there. That's restorative yoga position. And it allows the blood to flow to your head, which will allow you to see things more clearly. So do what is good for you at the time of this full moon, because you have, I should do it like this, because you have the Phoenix. Phoenix rising from the ashes. How's that for happily ever after? And I'd like to point out here, there's this book behind her. Now, it could be a book of magic spells. It actually looks like it's a story. It says Once Upon a Time. She is standing in front of it. That's the old story. What old story about you are you letting go? Endings are inevitable, but you will rise. The thing is that in the in-between space between these, you need to do what's good and healthy for you. Take care of yourself. That's the challenge. The challenge is, can you allow yourself to unplug a little? And it might mean unplugging from social media. I laugh because every Aquarius I know seems to have their phone attached to their body all the time. And they don't understand me because I will turn the ringer off and I will forget where my phone is, maybe sometimes for a couple days. So maybe just for this weekend, right? This weekend, it comes on a weekend. You give yourself a media break. No social media, no TV. If you want to sit and watch a movie, that's fine. But I mean, if that's what it takes to unplug and still keep you busy, right? But just kind of disconnect. Disconnect so you can recharge, because something big is coming. All right, look, I totally am so glad I said that before I flip the card over. It says here, a knock on the door. Opportunity is about to knock on the door. If you are not rested and recharged, you aren't going to have the energy to step through this door to see what it is. Oh my God, how exciting is that? So you're going to rise, but you need to right now, this weekend, nurture yourself a little, right? There's a lot of tension when a full moon comes, when it's happening in your sign, because that means that energy is opposing you. And so it's like pulling this way, right? So you've got Uranus in Taurus, which is also on a square to your energy. So this is like a big giant T-square kind of energy for Aquarians. And, that outlet point being Uranus in Taurus, which rules your sign Uranus, it's big. Step back, take a breath, and see what happens. Okay, let's take a look at what this opportunity is. Ooh, it is big. Look, okay, first off, you do have the 8 of Cups. That's that walking away from what's not working you. Endings are inevitable. You can see it. You have the Phoenix rising from the ashes. So you'll be fine. You'll be fine. And it's something very creative. It is something that needs you to nurture it. It's something that you are passionate about. It's something that excites you. It's very creative energy, because you have this Page of Cups who's literally standing in front of an easel. So he's creating something from his heart, something that it really is interesting to him. And the King of Wands, the very creative energy where he is looking at how can I change the world, right? How can I change the world with this very creative idea? And the card of the Fool. Now, this Fool card, she's standing on the cliff, but she's on a broom. She's not gonna fall. This isn't even risky. So we've got the hawk here, 2 hawks. So that is spirit leading the way, allowing you to go there. And sitting on the back of this, right behind her on the broom, it's a cat, but that cat is black and white. That is your actions, the white, in alignment with your intention, your desire, the black, the innermost thoughts. And this feels like a risk worth taking, right? I want you to notice this phoenix rising from the ashes and how her hands are up just like this Fool. Write the new story. That whatever that is, let that go. You're on to a new chapter. You're walking away from what emotionally doesn't serve you anymore. You can feel it. It's been coming. Opportunity is knocking at the door. It's time to answer it. Open the door and let it in. Someone's knocking at the door. Somebody's ringing the bell. I think that's Paul McCartney. That is the second time that's shown up. And you're the 6th sign I've done, but that song's come up twice. Oh, you know what? It came up last time with this same card, and I don't remember who it was. It was a fire sign, though. So, so amazing. This energy, this creative energy, it's coming from within. And the reason you need to unplug and relax is so you can figure out what you're passionate about, what excites you, what are you interested in doing, what matters to you. Oh, I didn't even see this one hiding behind here. Okay, you have the sacral chakra, tenderness and sensuality. This is the creative energy. This is that Page of Cups, 100%. This is that Page of Cups. This is the soft, nurturing, and caring. You cannot get there. And I want you to notice the pink here and the yellows like that. So the self-care, self-love, and then it expands into this energy that you put out into the world. And if you notice, there's all this pink, nurturing, self-love, self-care, like the Page energy, but it's bringing in this golden path, this golden idea, this creative energy. The sacred inner space, the sacral chakra, tenderness, and sensuality. This weekend, ooh, if you can't do it on Saturday and Sunday, definitely do it on Sunday, okay? That's the day of the full moon. Unplug. Allow yourself to regenerate, free of other people's noise and ideas. And what do you hear inside of you? The spirit is trying to bring you something. They're knocking on the door, but it's almost like there's too much noise. You can't hear them. It's kind of like when you're in a big party, and there's so many people, and it's a good party though, because somebody's called the cops, and they're knocking on the door. Nobody can even hear them because the music's too loud, the people are too loud. Like you can't even hear that they're there. Or it's the pizza delivery guy. There's somebody at the door knocking, trying to get in, and you can't even hear them because there's too much noise. I think pizza delivery is more like what this is, like something you really want. You need a little quiet this weekend, a little space. At least one day. You have with this the Emerald Tablet activation, cosmic ordering, divine alchemy, and conscious manifestation. That's this, the conscious manifestation. The divine alchemy, the black and the white. This year is the year, it's the 7 years, the Chariot. It is intention, actions in alignment with our intention. It's absolutely necessary this year in order to be successful. Got to do it, okay? It's not just enough to have an idea. You have to take action on it. And this cosmic ordering here, This is focusing your intention, and it looks kind of like a lightning bolt coming down through that idea. This Page of Cups idea. I lost him. Oh, there he is. It's like lightning out of the blue. You're not going to get it, though, if you don't take the time to create some space to allow the idea to come in. A regular meditation practice I would highly recommend, but if nothing else, Sunday, by consciously choosing, or Monday if that's where the full moon is for you. But I still think Sunday might be easier no matter where the full moon is happening for you. To consciously unplug. Maybe get a notepad handy for those ideas that come in and jot them down so you don't have to actively hang on to them. That way your brain is free to keep bringing more ideas. That's what I love about journaling. Sacral chakra energy, the carnelian, great gemstone for you to be using this month. But this is definitely that energy of creation. It says creativity flows through me in a myriad of ways. I courageously bring my new ideas into actuality. Creativity flows through me in a myriad of ways. I courageously bring my ideas into actuality. Activate the creative mind, finalize projects, realize unlimited potential, improve visualization skills, stimulate the courage to fulfill your life purpose and potential. The phoenix rising from the ashes. You've got this. It's freaking amazing. Woo! All right. So happy for you, Aquarius. I'm on Facebook every day if you want to check in over there. If you have not caught this week's video, I'll put it right here. They come out every Sunday. You guys, it's okay if next Sunday you don't watch my video on Sunday. You can watch it on Monday because you'll be unplugged, getting these downloads of information and expanding out your creativity in a way that you can visualize and see where it's going to, where it's leading you next. Very, very cool energy. You guys have a great, great experience with this full moon. Have a good week. Talk to you soon.